Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, at least for me it feels like it's been a while, but I just kind of wanted to come on and work in my journals. And so that's why I came and sat here, and I figured since I'm going to sit here and work in my journals, might as well just turn the camera on and show you the process. But before I start, which is why I'm doing this like live-ish, I wanted to share with you that I actually found a TN. And so I remember, I think in one of my previous videos, I think I mentioned it, that I was looking for another Foxy Fix in an A6 size, in preferably the Spice leathers. This is my beloved Spice Sage Foxy Fix, and I found an Himalaya salt. So this is a Himalayan salt in the Foxy Fix A6 size from a woman on a Foxy Fix buy sell trade group. And so my Summer Stories book lives in this little TN here. And this one, I don't really like embossing or like the foiling, but it says Brave in I think a rose gold foil. I'm not even sure if you can see it very well here, but I like it. I noticed that this particular spice leather is very wrinkled. I did condition it and it got actually softened up a bit, so I feel like I might have to keep conditioning it. The leather might be a little dehydrated and that's why it created all these wrinkles, but the color is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. It reminds me of summer, and so yeah, I just wanted to show that I actually found one for my little summer story. So I'm actually going to do a couple of pages hopefully in this journal here, but I also kind of wanted to pop on and show you that I also found from that same woman. I bought this Spice Paradise. It's the color Spice Paradise, also an A6, and this color is gorgeous. I'm not a fan of the foiling, and so this one says Boss Babe. I really despise that phrase. I don't really like it. I love the script. It is like a silver, I'm not sure it's a hollow, but it's definitely a silver foil. I'm not a big fan of that, but look at this color. This color is gorgeous, and I think this is one of the colors that are very hard to find, I want to say, but it's so pretty, and of course, you know, I had to have it. So I got that, and I have my Bloom journal in here currently, but I don't think I'm going to work in that. I'm going to work in my Summer Stories. And so from the last time that I shared this, I don't think I had anything done other than that the book was made and like I have my intro page here. And I did my intro page May 17th. And as of now, it is June 12th, I want to say. Is it June 12th? It is June 12th. I just checked the calendar on my phone. It is June 12th, and I have not actually sat down and like did anything else in here besides this. And so I kind of want to work on this page here. It kind of hooks the cover to like the actual signatures, but I kind of want to fill this up with things. Back in May, my guide took me to his mother's house in Connecticut, and I have these photos here. They're from, I have a new Instax that it's the camera that does the square, and so it's not the printer. The printer would have been probably better, but I like the idea of capturing something live and then seeing it come out. And so you can see like some of the photos came out really nice and some of them came out like, I don't know what happened here. I think I was trying to use like the macro setting, and I don't know how to use it yet. So, but I have these Polaroids here that I kind of wanted to use, and I have this little pocket that actually fits these in. And so I feel my intention was to kind of like do a collage somewhere of this pocket, maybe put like, I have some of the Maggie Holmes garden party here, maybe take like a floral or something. I have this floral here. I don't know, I haven't really thought it through, but kind of like do like a little floral cluster there. And I think what I kind of want to do is maybe back these with some pattern paper or some grid paper or something, and like put a tab on them so I can put multiple photos. So I kind of want one of the beach. I actually have two of the beach. I want this of the lake. This is the lake behind his dad's house. It's really pretty. I have two of the beach. I don't know why I took two. I think I want to use this one. And maybe this house. This is a really nice house. I mean, you can't really tell from the photo because it's kind of a little like overexposed on this end, but the pillars are like made of stone. I really liked that. And so I have these, I think I'm going to use these three, and I think I want the beach to be on the like top. And I think I kind of want to put them all in here, right? So that like it frames that beach, except I kind of want to have like tabs poking out so that I can pull them out easily and then maybe do my journaling on the back. I don't really know what I want to do here. I'm thinking of putting this little pocket here and having the things come out. Maybe I can just do more journaling here and do like a little cluster inside. That's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm not 100% sure how I want to do this, but I kind of want to get these in here because this is from May. This is like memories from May. And then I had printed off, well, I printed off this and then my printer messed it up here. And so I printed it off smaller, but I think I'm going to want to use the bigger photograph for this. And so this is Little Island. It is like this brand new park that's in New York. I actually work at Little Island now. I don't work in the park, I work in their headquarters, but I have access to the park and I went there twice before it was open to the public. I have yet to visit the park since it's been open to the public. I've been there before it was open to the public. And so yeah, this is one of the marketing photos that we have. And so I printed it off on my printer and I kind of put a fake Polaroid on it. And so I kind of want to put it here because this is where I've been spending my time, not in the park, but in headquarters, which is like a block away from the park, because I have a temp job. It actually started out as a full-time 2-week temp job, and then they asked me to stay for an extra week, and then they asked me to stay for an extra month, and then the extra month I transitioned to part-time, but then they've now extended it further, an extra like 3.5 months, but more on a full-time schedule now. So this is where I live. I live in headquarters. Tomorrow, I'll be in the park, actually. So a lot of my time so far this summer, even though summer hasn't officially started yet, but you know what I'm saying, has been at Little Island or at Little Island HQ or, you know, just kind of working for Little Island. And so I kind of want to get that in here as a story. And so I printed off that photo. So hopefully I can get this spread done and then maybe, I don't know. This doesn't really match here, so I might put something else there and do Little Island here, and then put something else here, and then do this here. And if I have enough journaling, I'll kind of move over here, but that is my plan for right now. For today, I haven't sat down at my desk in a very long time, and yeah, I just realized that I pulled out other things too, because this kind of, it's a pink, but it's like a coral, and it actually really matches the Felicity Jane Capri kit, because I did buy the Capri kit, but I haven't had time to use it. And the Capri kit actually came with these tags. They're called story tags, and they have all this blank space, but I'm wondering if I can use this for like the idea of having the tag. No, it'll have to be at the top. The tag coming out like that. You know, having the tag come out. So I would have to do like this one like that, and then, right? I'm trying to line it up. I'm just trying to see if this would even work. That one coming up like that. So really I have room for like 2, unless I want to double back one. So like this photo would be the 2, and like the tag will be like sandwiched in between the 2 photos, and then have this one there like that, and then maybe do journaling on the behind the first one. Let's just see how that looks. Let's just see how that looks. Like when it's in the pocket. And just have that there like that. Like literally glued like that with that floral that I had. Had like a floral piece. It's probably not it, but like do like some sort of embellishment there. And then do like a journaling spot. I think I have, no, I'm probably gonna have to get another piece of, no, this one probably would work. Do a journaling spot there, and then maybe like a cluster of something there on the side, but definitely like some pretty cluster here, like that frames this frame, and then have those 2 tags up there like coming out like that. I don't know if I like that green or if I want to keep it neutral. There's also this like yellow floral one, and there's also a bunch of white ones, but I don't think I want to use the white ones unless it's like a polka dot or like a, you know, a black and white one. Maybe the polka dot would work. I'm not sure if that floral would work. Like if I do that and then this there, because this is like a blue kind of color, and I think the green would work really well, but then I have to strategically pick out the florals. I mean, I also have the little die cuts. Maybe I want to just keep with the Felicity Jane kit. Maybe. I actually haven't opened any of this Felicity Jane stuff since I unboxed it. So there's that. I absolutely love little Capri. I don't know if I want to use her. She is my favorite. Okay, Felicity Jane has these florals here. What else? Oh, there are these little tags too. They're like little clipboard tags. I don't know if I like this better. No, I don't know. I'm not keen on those florals there. Like, I also really just want it to like pop out from the top as best as I can get them to pop out. Like, this would be an option if I wanted each individual photo to have its own tag, like tab on the top. And then I'm trying to see if there's anything here in this ephemera pack that I might want to use. I probably should prop that up for you, or for me too, actually, just to have it kind of a little bit more leveled. That's too high. Too high. Like having things a little leveled. There we go. That's if I want to use Capri here. Maybe. I might want to use her there because I'm talking about photographs. So I think I really like this. I actually like how that looks, how that frame is. And I think I might go with that on the top as well. This one says a beautiful day. So I'm using pieces here from the Felicity Jane Mari kit. And no, I think most of everything is from Mari. That's little Capri, but I am going to use some of the puppy stickers from Capri. So I'm just mixing and matching here with this. And I don't mind that this doily is hanging off the edge because I have all kinds of stuff hanging off the edge at the moment. I'm wondering if I like that or if I want to use Mari. Oh my god, I keep saying Marie. Her name is Mari, guys. Mari. No, I like Capri. I like Capri better. And I actually purchased the stamp of Capri because I love the girl with the camera. And what I do, if you caught, I think my last video, what I do is let's see if I can find, I can find Willow because she is the only other girl that I have that's a Felicity Jane girl. I stamp them out. I have a Planner Society girl here too. I stamp them out and I use them black and white like this in my journals, or sometimes I take my color pencils or watercolor and I color them in. And so I use StazOn ink so that when I do the wet media, the ink doesn't bleed. So I think I like that, and I like that. I have to figure out the Polaroid situation here. So if I'm gonna do each one having a little tab, then it's gonna be probably like this. What I hate though is that I am covering up the beautiful patterns on that. It's the only thing, because look how pretty that is. That's my only bit, unless I don't want to do that and use something else for the tabs. But I do want journaling space here, so I am going to commit to using this piece of paper and those die cuts. And I was thinking of maybe adding also the camera somewhere. I wish it was smaller. This little camera piece. Maybe not. Maybe no camera there. But I do like that there. And I am committed to having this pocket right here. It's just a matter of how I'm going to put the things in the pocket, because that I don't know. That I'm not entirely sure of. So let us relocate this so that I can work on this. My first idea was to have the tags or these. And Mari has these tags. I want this one in the front. See, like this I don't mind covering up because it's just white, but that has beautiful patterns there. I'm just gonna put this one here, I think, like that. Or do I want to do them all like different tags? Like something like that or something. Maybe have this the big one centered, this one off centered. Yeah, maybe I want to do that. A mixture of the tags on the top there. Yeah, I think that is how I want to do it. So now it's just a matter of gluing all of them down. But I have to put them down in a way that they will show on the top. So I think I got this how I want it. I'm gonna have to glue this down, except since this is fabric, I'm gonna need some Fabrifix for this. So this is just a fabric adhesive. Honestly, I know you're not supposed to smell it because it's toxic, but it smells like E6000. But it's specifically for fabric. So I'm just gonna glue this down with some Fabrifix because it is going on to this fabric page that I have here in my journal. Don't worry, I'm not a crazy person that sniffs glue. It's just that's what it smells like, and that's what it reminds me of whenever I use it. So let's see. Let's get this. I think right there is good. Hopefully that glues down okay. I'm just making sure that the whole thing closes on itself. It does. Okay, cool. And yeah. So I think that's how I'm gonna have those. I think what I am gonna do is I'm gonna cover the back with some paper and then some more grid and like kind of journal about each one of the photographs. And so I need to go get some paper. So probably what I'm going to do is kind of clear up my desk, grab some papers. I do have the papers from the Capri kit, so I'm probably going to grab those, grab some grid paper, and work on the backs of these photographs. All right, so I pulled out papers. I have some papers here. And since we're not going to see them, I'm wondering if I have enough on the branding strip. Let's see. To back all three, since we're not really gonna see the patterns. I feel bad like cutting into one of the papers. Actually, that's actually perfect. So I'm gonna use the actual branding strip for this because it's I can get 4 Polaroids out of that, because then these are the papers. I love this paper. Beautiful, beautiful paper. But I'm going to use the branding strip. I'm gonna use the branding strip, which you can see all the gorgeous patterns here on the branding strip. So, so pretty. So I'm gonna use that. And I'm gonna back this one with that one, back this one with that one, and back this one with that one. And so I'm just gonna cut squares out of them. Very simple. This is why I never get rid of the Felicity Jane packaging. I use it for everything. Everything. Like even the tissue I keep. The tissue, the ribbon. Some of the backing cards, like, let's see if I have any handy. These things, the backing cards, these are 3 by 4. These are 3 by 4, but like, I love the polka dots. I mean, you don't have to use the Felicity Jane, like, branding. Like, if you're just gonna layer, it's perfect. So I keep everything. Definitely a trick that I picked up from Seuss. She kind of keeps all the little things, and it's so handy. Like, you know how many times that I use tissue paper on something and like on a project, and like I'm never having to buy tissue paper because a lot of stuff that you buy already comes with tissue. You just keep the tissue. It's wonderful. It's like the best. This is the best thing. Like, my mom gave me a box the other day because I was going to use the box to send a gift to a friend, and then she's just like, do you want Like, I guess it came with like shred and tissue paper, like this really pretty like purple kind of lilac tissue paper. And I said, I don't need the shred. The shred we can get rid of, but the tissue paper, we will keep that because that can be used either to wrap up a gift or on like a project. I'm like, this is good for like a scrapbooking project. So yeah, I was thinking I would just mat it like that and then just cut the excess off. Cut the excess off and then maybe get a little grid paper and just layer that on top of that. Basically just covering the back and just have making like a little let me take this off, writing spot for myself to do a little bit of journaling on like what these photos are. I honestly can't wait till I can go away somewhere again. I mean, this was just like a really short like weekend trip to Connecticut. Like we just took the train up and stayed with his mom. But it was just nice to kind of get out of New York City for like a few days. Not gonna lie, I'm at the point in my life where I'm just like, I need to live not in this city. I don't like that. I need to move. I really would like to live somewhere quieter. I'm a very homebody type person. I'm very introverted. I love traveling, don't get me wrong. It's like, I think I'm kind of the happiest when I travel. And I did some unraveling about that in one of my journal spreads, or one of my journals sessions in my unraveling journal. I think I shared a photo of it on Instagram, but I don't share the process of me making those because they're kind of personal. But I did mention in the post just kind of what I journaled about, and it was about wanting a caravan because I feel the most happiest when I'm traveling. This is so cricket. You know what? It's cricket. It's fine. When I'm traveling, like, I don't know what it is. I love being home. I'm definitely a homebody when I'm like home and stationed somewhere. But when I'm somewhere new, it's just like I want to be outside all the time. I need to see all the things. I need to learn all the things. I need to kind of like absorb all of it. And then once I feel satisfied enough with that, move on to like the next place. I've been like that for like everything. So like, you know, I remember my mom putting me in all types of, you know, extracurricular activities, piano, tap, art, like all the things. And I think it's just me. It's the fact that I get bored with things easily. It's kind of like, all right, I've consumed all of this now. Now I want something new, and something new to explore and to like challenge me and stuff like that. So the idea of continuously traveling somewhere, I don't know if I want to cover that with something, maybe a sticker. But that idea of like continuously traveling and going from place to place, I don't know, I love that. It excites me. It makes me happy. And yeah, very few things excite me in life. I am just that much of a jaded person, but that whole idea of just getting out and just seeing things, and you know, that discomfort that you get when you are in a new place and you don't know the language and you don't know how to get around anywhere and you just got to figure it all out for yourself. I love that. I don't know why. I think the majority of people in general find that a little bit unnerving, and like they wouldn't purposely go looking to do that. I mean, I know there's a lot of people who like travel, like who just kind of live for that kind of stuff. But a lot of people, like, just that wouldn't be something that would excite them. I don't know. But that that really excites me. That really gets me pumping, motivated. It makes me inspired. It's just all of it. It's like my brain comes alive. And I feel like when I'm home and stationary, I like just being in comfort because I don't have that energy to explore, I guess, my home. I don't know what it is. I'm pretty sure if I move somewhere up differently, I wouldn't be like that. I'll kind of be excited to kind of discover everything. But since I've only ever lived in this city, I know it. I mean, it changes all the time, New York, but sometimes not for the better. But I'm just kind of done with the whole thing of it. The whole thing of the city. It's too loud. Like I know I said I wasn't going to film this live, but I apparently am filming it live. It's too loud, so you probably heard like all the noises. I might try to edit a lot of that out, but that's another reason why I don't kind of film things live, because it's just constant noise. And I like using natural light for the most part, and so I sit in front of my window, and it's just constant. It's just constant noise. I hear it all the time. And even if the mic doesn't pick it up, I hear it, and I'm thinking the mic picks it up, and sometimes it doesn't. And that's just like me being like, oh my god, it's so loud. But it's very loud. It is very loud here, constantly, all the time. And it's just busy, and I want to live quieter. I want to have a garden. I want like grass. You know, you don't find grass in the city. I mean, I guess you can go to a public park, but it's just not the same. It really isn't the same, and yeah, I need to replace my blade, but yeah, it's just not the same. I'm definitely ready for that suburban life that I never had. Ideally, I would love to find a city that's not a city. Like, okay, I've been to a lot of cities, not so much in the United States, because I don't really travel the United States. I travel abroad. Like, my idea is, like, I live here, so I don't want to explore this country. I have all the time in the world to explore this country. I want to explore other people's countries. I always call London, like, a very quaint city, because it is definitely a city, but, like it has parts of it that legit remind me of New York. But then you have those areas that are just like, it feels like you're in a suburb. It's very bizarre. So I love that about London. I can definitely see me living there, and maybe not in kind of like more of a city looking type of area of it, but more of like the quieter kind of suburby looking areas. Definitely 100%. Because I am a city girl. Let's be real. I am. It's just, I like quiet. You know, I like quiet. So London, yeah, 100%. I can see myself living there. Barcelona is another one that I can see myself living there. Only because to me, it's a city, but it's a beach town. Because like the beach is there. Like it kind of, I mean, from my knowledge of the city, it kind of follows a stretch of beach. And depending where you are, you can just take the train a few stops or walk. I mean, it just depends where you're located. I don't know how big Barcelona is. I've only ever stayed close to like the city center of it. So, you know, I can be, it's probably, I have a very biased opinion about it, I guess, since I'm not like native there. But yeah, I always found it to be like a city beach town. It's nice. I like it. I love the culture of that city too. It's awesome. I love Barcelona. And I think the other city that I would love, that I can see myself living in, for completely different reasons than the other two that I've said, is Singapore, which is crazy because I want to leave New York, but then I want to move to Singapore. I don't know how that makes any sense. It doesn't. I don't know if you've ever been to Singapore or are from Singapore, because I know I have people who watch my videos from all over the place, and that's so cool. But Singapore, I always tell people, Singapore it's New York City, but on crack. And what I mean by that is not so much like the loudness, the people, or anything like that. It's mostly like the infrastructure. Singapore is like a metropolis. Like, it's like a legit, like, I don't want to say high tech or futuristic, but like the way that the city is laid out, the way that their metro runs, and like how the metro entrances and exits, kind of like some entrances are in buildings that are like office buildings, or buildings that are like shopping centers, and like how it all intricately connects to each other. And like, it's so crazy. It's crazy in a good way. Oh my God. Me and my friend, we were just like, oh my God. Like, we would take the train to like a mall, right? To like a shopping center. And then like we were exploring the shopping center, and like there was a bridge that connected that shopping center to a different shopping center. And then that shopping center connected to a different building. And then that building connects to a completely different subway station. And we're just like, we joked that we can literally live in Singapore and like never see the sunlight, because all the kind of buildings, I guess it depends to like the area of Singapore, maybe like more of the downtowny area. Everything connects to each other. It's crazy. Because, you know, we stayed in, I guess, the little India section of Singapore, and then of course there's the Chinatown area, and you know, it's a city, so it has all the different areas to it. But I love Singapore. What I really love about Singapore, it's like it is the city that fuses the East and the West, because obviously it's in Asia, and you have all the different Asian influences. You have Indian, you have Chinese, you have Japanese, you have all of them, like Southeast Asian, like all of those kind of cultures kind of converge into Singapore. You even have like Australian and like more of the South Pacific converging there too, and then heavily westernized like culture there as well. And so it's like a hybrid, and I understand why that is in Singapore, because back way when we actually had trade, it was a port for Asia, it was a port for Europe, and it's just, you know, so it has that blend of the culture, and I think that's it's amazing. It's literally, it's just, I find it so amazing. I'm trying to see. I really, really love that about Singapore. When you can just have like cultures just seamlessly blending together. That's actually one of the reasons why I really liked Istanbul. For a different reason. Istanbul has, it was Constantinople in history, and so it was conquered by a lot of different cultures, a lot of different empires, and you can tell, not so much in the actual culture of Istanbul. I think it's very Turkish. It's very Turkish. But like in the monuments and in the history there, you have all the different religions converging together, and it just works. Like the Hagia Sophia, it's paganism, but it's Christianity and it's Islam. And then Christianity stems from Judaism in itself. So it's like, it's all of it together in that one mosque, because it's no longer a mosque, but in that one place. And it's strange to see you know, the Star of David next to a fresco of Christ, next to the Arabic writings on the wall, for whatever that says in Islam. It's weird, but it's amazing. It's like, I don't know, I thought that was fascinating that you can have like all those different things coming together and just kind of living side by side, you know, harmoniously. And I think that says a lot about kind of where we are as a society in terms of the world, because we have so much, like, I don't know, because we're all different in little ways, we have so much animosity towards each other for no apparent reason, since we're all the same and it's possible to kind of live together. But, you know, a lot of the problems come from being different, having different beliefs, having different backgrounds, having different skin. And to me, it's ridiculous, but, you know, that's just how it is. And then you have these two places, and I'm pretty sure there's other maybe places around the world that are like this, that have all the different things living together peacefully in whatever it is. Like Singapore, it's the entire city. You just kind of have, there's the entire city, the entire, I don't know if the entire culture is like that, but the entire city just has all of these things from all these different places, and it just works and it fits. Same thing with the Hagia Sophia. It's just like all these different religions coming together in one place. It's amazing. It's fascinating. That is my reason why I would love to live in Singapore, because it's all the things. I'm sure not, like, none of it's perfect, because we live in an imperfect world, so none of it will be perfect. But it's just fascinating, and that's why I kind of would see myself living there. And I think those are the only cities that I would kind of want to live at. But yeah, I totally see myself living. I want to live by land, like land, like. Like, I want, like, grass and trees and a garden. I'm ready to swap out the concrete for luscious nature all around me. Definitely, like 100%. Do I want to put them lower? And then maybe put some stickers? Oops. But yeah. I don't know why I went on that rant, but I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so this was my idea to kind of put them like that. And then it's so bare up here. I think what I'm going to do is take some stickers. Maybe some like word phrase stickers. What else do I have here? No, these are a little too big. I need my sticker book. My ginormous sticker book. My beautiful sticker book here. I don't think I've ever shared how I store my stickers. I have tons of stickers. I have these TNs from the Planner Society. This one actually I turned into a binder, and then I turned it back into a TN to make it into a sticker book. But they're B6 wide, I believe. B6 wide TNs. And I just use these little pockets that you can get at like Staples, you know, any like stationery supply store. I had a bunch of these for like since when I was a kid, and you put like projects in it and you put it in a binder. So I just used those, and I just fold them in half, take some white cardstock, so it's just white cardstock. Cut it to size to fit in, and then I sew it down the middle here, and I create like little pockets for all of my stickers. And so I have mostly the Maggie Holmes stickers here. A lot of Maggie Holmes stickers. I think most of it is Maggie Holmes, and then I go into Lace and Whimsy, and then I have my stickers in the back. I used to make some stickers. I have here. I have a lot of these Tim Holtz Freeze stickers, and these are the ones that I want to use. Maybe. But I have like tons of stickers like that. I mean, I have another one. I have another Planner Society TN like this that I use for sticker storage because it's just easier to flip through. I like this one for the ocean picture, wherever that ocean picture is. I'm wondering if I want to use it here. No, I think I'm just gonna put it on the back. So these are I have these stickers that I made. I don't actually have any of my physical stickers up in the shop, but these are all digital. You can print them out, and I'll print them out on sticker paper and use them. And this grid paper, you saw that I've ripped it out of the planner. It's just the A5 grid paper from Felicity Jane. Whenever I want grid, I just grab a piece of that. So that was the ocean, and I'll do my journaling behind that one. So I think that those are my little card things here. I'm wondering if I want to decorate the front. I don't think so, since they're going to be in the pockets. Actually, just pull my pocket back. It's going to be in here, so I'm not going to really see it. So I think I'm going to keep it like that. I do have these puffies that I think I wanted to use. These are from Park Lane. These are from Joanne. No. I wanted to use this little camera somewhere. I just don't know where. And then I think I actually pulled out some more of the ephemera pieces because I think I want to put things like that. You know, I want to sprinkle, you know, do the sprinkling. Oh, before I do that though, I wanted to do something else too. Something completely crazy, bonkers actually. But I wanted to see how it would look. And so I am going to go reach for my art thing pouch here and take out my favorite white acrylic ink and add some splatters. I know, completely crazy. Completely crazy. I think I am going to take my TN out of The notebook, because last time I got ink all over the notebook. Let's move this notebook too. And these are really nice Foxy fixes, so I don't wanna ruin it. Let's take my photos out because I don't want to ruin those either. I was thinking putting some splatters here, maybe on this too. We will see. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's just go for it and see what happens. I don't want ink on her. I think I put too much here. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that. But now that I've done that, I'm gonna have to let this dry. So I'm just gonna let this dry and come back and finish it off. So I think the paint is dry. Yeah, it's pretty dry. So I'm gonna put my Polaroids back in. And knowing me, I'll probably just do my journaling off camera because that's just how I roll. But I like that. I'm gonna have to journal over some of these drops here. It just gives it a little more of a artsy flair. I don't know. Anyway, I kind of want to embellish it some more. I have these are pieces from the Capri kit. And I also have the stickers, so I do want to add some puffies. But I feel like there needs to be, I was toying with putting this like here somewhere, like that. I don't know what we think. I think it's finished. I need something there. I like these little things from Felicity Jane. I think it's pretty good now. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go and do my journaling. So I think I'm gonna just stamp the date on here. This was May 1st, I believe. May 1st and May 2nd. So I am going to hopefully stamp it okay, because, you know, I suck at stamping. This is my Felicity Jane date stamp. It says May 1st on it. And I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna make sure that this is underneath okay. And I'm just gonna, of course. That always happens to me. I think you need like I think the trick is getting a nice, what you call it? Hard surface. You know what? It's there. Right? Let's just do 2. Instead of trying to do 1. There we go. It's there. Let's just embrace that for what it is. And so you saw I did my journaling on the backs of each of these Polaroids. And now I'm just going to do some quick journaling over here on this page here. So I think that's about it. Just a little short journaling there, since I did do journaling on the tabs there. And so to show, have journaling about that, about this, and oops, about this little house. So that is my little spread here. I really hope you enjoyed this kind of real-time video. I didn't mean to do that, but apparently that's what happened. Thank you so much for watching and following along with me. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye!